What's up, y'all? This your girl Goldmouth coming at y'all to show y'all how I lay my edges, and to also show you guys how I the baby hairs on my edges, how you see they gray. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but how I make them black, okay, without permanent dye or something like that. But anyway, I also want to come and do a review on this, also this edge brush. It's called Gentle Edges. I got this from Walmart, and it looks like this, and it has a little comb on the end with a 100% boar bristle brush. It is called Cameron's BFF Gentle Edges. It's a double-sided brush and comb specifically for your baby hairs. Okay, y'all, let's get right into this video. So first, I have my boar bristle baby hair brush. Guess what? Whatever I'm gonna call it. So, and I also have Hicks Edges. This is Edge Control. I also have some Ampro Pro Style gel. This is the black gel. And to get my gray hairs black on my edges, I have this stuff called Cover Gray. I don't know if you can even read it, but I got it from the beauty supply store. It looks like a tube of lipstick, but it's not. And I also have this one that I did get one time from the Dollar Tree, and this also looks like a tube of lipstick. Looks exactly like a tube of lipstick. Can't even tell the difference. You probably can wear this lipstick, but don't. Okay, y'all, so let's get into this. First of all, you can see these gray hairs right here. Now these are my fine hairs. I hate to show y'all this, yeah, but anyway, this is how I go. All of this is gray, thanks to my mama and my granddaddy and my grandmama. All this is gray at an early age. So what I do is I brush all of this down first to just so I can see it all. Y'all, I have a lot of like fine hairs around my hairline. I don't want to specifically call them baby hairs, because I don't need none of y'all coming for me talking about baby hairs ain't gray, because some baby hairs are gray. Okay, we got the hair brushed down. So you want to get your tube of gray hair lipstick or whatever, and you want to brush real light. Try to avoid touching your scalp if you can. Try to only touch the hair, so you kind of like barely, you're not putting any pressure on this. You're trying to aim specifically for the hair only. Now the only reason I do this is because I have gray edges, but you can do this if you have thinning edges or something to make them appear fuller. But you want to go light with your touch, because you don't want to look like you painted your hairline on. You don't want your edges to look fake, like you just done went and got the black magic marker and done put it around your edges, because then you're gonna look like a fool. So the next thing I'm gonna brush my hairs back down. Brush them all back down. All of them, just wild and down. Just all of them sticking out. So, okay, the very next step I'm going to do is some glaze edges. Glaze, why do I call this glaze edges? Hicks Edges, because I used to actually use a product called Glaze Edges, and I keep getting the names mixed up. This is Hicks Edges. They do sell it at Sally's and most of your regular beauty supply stores. I get a little bit. You see how much I got? Like, literally that much, and that's probably enough to do the whole hairline. So I just take like little dabs of this and kind of just sporadically touch like my hair. Seriously, I just touch, not putting pressure on it. I'm still not putting pressure on it until I get it all, you know, where I want it. I want to make sure I get all of those flowery edges. That's why I'm not putting pressure on my hair. And I don't like to use too much of that because it's so greasy, you know. It ends up melting and stuff, so you don't want to use a lot of that. So there it is. I just did that much. Got a little bit sticking out there. Make sure I get under my glasses, because I always neglect that section. If you are glasses wearer like me, I know a lot of YouTubers don't like come on YouTube with their glasses on, but I have my glasses on 24/7. Okay, so now that all of the Hicks Edge Control is on my hairline, it looks like this. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is go in with the Ampro Pro Styling Gel. And this is just protein styling gel, the regular black gel. I always use Ampro. They got another name out there, I don't know what it's called, but I only use the one that's Ampro. I think this is the best one, and this is the only one I like to use. So I take a little dab of this gel, just like that. Now I think I use more gel than I do glazed edges, because I want my hair to dry. Glazed edges, here I go again, Hicks edges. But now I apply a little bit more pressure than I did with the edge control, and I just kind of go around the whole hairline with the gel. I try not to put too much, but the reason why I use both of them together is because the edge control does not dry hard. You know what I'm saying? The edge control don't dry hard, but the gel kind of gives it a little bit of hold. Plus it takes that greasy effect, you know. Any edge control that I have ever used, any, no exceptions to the rule. And I have used some of the best of the best. They expensive, you know, they get more expensive. Like this one is a very expensive one compared to a regular edge control. But anyway, the reason why I use both is because the edge control kind of, it dries soft, and the gel dries a little bit hard, so it kind of balances out the hardness of the gel, so it won't dry crispity crunchy. You know what I'm saying? So your edges won't be all crunchy because you put the edge control on there too, so the gel won't dry as hard because it's mixed with the edge control. You feel me? Okay. But usually when I do this, I start from here, but I'm trying to get my angle right because I'm on camera with y'all, so y'all work with me for a second. I usually start from like right here, where I just say I would have a side part at. My edges grow that way, and from right here down it grows this way. It doesn't like bust in the middle and go that way, because this right here I can't take it that way, just the way my hair grows. So I have to take this all the way over here. Then once I swoop that, you know, then I bring that back all the way back up into the braid. Then once I get that there, I bring this down, and I bring the next one back up into the braid. Probably I skip a braid, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to have a swoop for every braid, because I see some people do that. They try to have a swoop for every braid that's in their head, in which that looks kind of weird to me, because your hair don't really lay like that. So, well, I don't know, different people hair lay different ways. So all the way back up into the braid, like I said, and you just keep doing that, and then bring this down and just come on out with it. Now you want to start, when you're doing this, you want to start from wherever your hair starts to curve at, from the top, like right here, mine curves right here. I start from that point, then I just keep going around with my curve. Then on the other side, this is when it starts to grow down right here. I just take this and just swoop it around, just like that. Make sure I get the little side piece there and swoop that down. So at the end of the day, when I'm done with all of this, like this right here, I take a napkin. Let me get a clean napkin. I take a napkin and I go around my edges where like the oil would be, so it won't be shiny on my forehead. And I just kind of trace around my baby hairs until, you know, I get that shine off. I don't want that shine. See what I did there? Let me see if I can turn the light down. Y'all can see a little bit better. Maybe. And I just take it. I got a big ass bump right there. Oh, so horrible. But anyway, this is how I do lay my edges. And I just take my finger and go back like where my braids at and try to like make it go down. So I have no gray hairs like showing too much. If I do this only like 2 or 3, not enough to, you know, be, You know, really me. But anyways, y'all, this is how I do my lay my edges and also blend my gray hairs into with my black hair. And also, y'all, remember that if you got like that hair in the back of your neck right there, and you got your hair up, you might want to put some edge control there too. You know, if you got dirty dishes in your kitchen. Okay, you might want to slick that up too. But I try not to mess with that because the back, my nape area in the back of my, you know, the back of my head, y'all know that's my sensitive spot. You know, the hair be acting like it don't want to grow right there. So we leave that alone. But anyway, just how it looks. So my thoughts on the Gentle Edges double-sided brush comb. I did receive, I didn't receive it, I did purchase this from Walmart. You know, in the beauty section, you know, where the black folk have products at. Yeah, I got this from Walmart in that department. The thing I do like about it is it's made with 100% boar bristles, and that the bristles in this brush are very, very dense. The other end of it is a comb, which I don't feel like I personally need a comb. You know, I guess a comb could come in handy if you were, you know, to need a comb, but I never use the comb because I always use a toothbrush, so I'm used to using this end and not really needing to use this end. Some people might have to use a comb if they don't have as much hair around their hairline as I have, because everybody does not have edges. Everybody does not have hair here. Some people just don't grow hair. They just simply grow hair here and it just grow back. I know a lot of people hair that does that. They don't even have like what you would call baby hairs on a grown-ass person like me. But I don't care for this comb, honestly, because it's flimsy and I feel like it takes away from the strength of the brush a little bit, because I feel like one day it's gonna break. I feel like it's gonna break one day and I'm gonna just have this part, which will be fine with me, because I could have just had this part alone if it had a thicker handle here for me to hold. The boar bristle brush is supposed to be better for your hair than, say, a plastic brush or whatever. So the plastic bristles and a toothbrush. But I'm not gonna come on here and say this some miracle thing, because I've been using a toothbrush all my life and I ain't never had a problem with breaking out my edges with no toothbrush. So they pretty much the same. Keep it 100. I give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and that's all I got to say in this video, y'all, and I will holla at y'all later. Bye.
His body, baby. His body, baby.